there, as well as drinks, obviously. And we're also going to have breakfast in the morning. So on this Park4night, as long as you're, I can see that one coming. As long as you're eating and drinking in the pub, they're quite happy for you to stay the night. We have phoned and booked, although on the reviews that we have seen, you don't have to. But all the details will be in the blurb at the bottom, and we'll see you when we get there.
In the what?
Blurb.
What's a blurb?
A blurb is like a book review thing at the bottom, isn't it?
A blog?
A description, a blog, a blurb.
A blob?
Blob, blog, blurb. They're all begin with B. Right, guys, so we'll see you when we're a little bit closer.
Ta-da!
That's where it is. Nowhere near. Where did you say? Newark? Nowhere near Newark, James.
That must have been another Park4night.
Must have been. So guys, we're nearly there. It says we're just about half a mile off of the car park here. Like socks. Won't be her. It's a bit too far from home. Oh, keep following it round, love. It's a little quaint village, isn't it? The church it is there. Is a pub. It is not far off of the River Trent. Apparently you can see it from the car park.
Can you walk to it?
Well, I would hope so if you can see it. It is. So there's the River Trent obviously in front of us. It is. So we're just going to let this car through and it looks like it's just opposite the river. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? It is literally straight opposite. Trent, guys, and this is where we're going.
Where do you park?
So we'll see you inside. So we're all here, guys. We're set up, ready to go, and we're going to go in and get something to eat. See you inside.
Boo. Hello.
There you go.
We're on.
So we're in.
Ferry boat in.
Yeah, in Gedling, well near Gedling.
Yeah.
In Nottingham. It's Park4night.
Did you get the memo what it was called?
Ferry boat in.
No. Where were we?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, perfect. Yep, perfect. Thank you very much,
Jesus,
sweetheart.
that's greedy, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
And there we are, guys. That's we've got.
Pints. James has got 2 for some reason.
Save me going back to the bar, innit?
And this is our ultimate sharer for our starter.
Shall we do a thingy? Shall we do one of them?
You've got
Like that, look. Like that, look. All of you plate like that. See? There you are, people. That's a start. That's a starter.
That's a starter. So we've got the starter, which is the ultimate sharer.
Yep.
And then we've both had a steak and ale pie.
Yes. Mushy peas on mine.
Mushy peas on yours,
Oh
normal
God,
peas on mine.
They fly out into the people in face.
23.27, and that's, bear in mind, they've with parking as well. So it's free parking if you're eating and drinking in the pub.
Staff are lovely.
Staff are absolutely fabulous,
Really nice.
bless them. They are. And so we're going to have this. They also serve breakfast, so we've not brought any food at all with us. We've just decided to eat as tea in here and as breakfast in here. So thank you for joining us, guys, and we'll bring you as main course.
That's good.
Is he enjoying that, James?
Yeah, just show a picture again. Got some lettuce there.
That's as healthy.
That's as healthy.
That's as healthy. Right, and we'll see you guys later. How is that, James?
Really tender. Really tender, good.
It's all really, really nice, to be fair. What did you think of the nachos?
They're nice, very nice.
All hot, fresh, nice.
Red hot and fresh, straight out kitchen.
What do you think, James?
Well, I've been left eating all chips and crisps while you've had all meaty stuff.
Have you had any salad?
Yeah, I had that.
So that was absolutely lovely. Everything was hot.
It worked for you.
Fresh.
You've had all meat.
And James has enjoyed his chips. I left you that. What's that, James?
Might as well be a vegetarian. That is an oven-baked nacho.
See? And you've ate all of them. You haven't left me any. We're not very good at this sharing, Lark, are we? Perhaps we should have a zone next time.
Have I got to do the big pour?
Do the big pour.
Hold on, I've got to decamp my mushy peas. Because you've had all my garden peas.
Yeah, I took your garden peas, didn't I?
So I'll get them out. You know what, they look lovely then. Proper mushy.
Do you want to break open your pie for everybody?
Aye. I've got to soak it in gravy first.
Go on then.
Ooh.
Nice thick gravy. Can't believe how quick that came out as well.
What gravy? It's flooded my plate. I'm going to have to put it all on some greedy. That's why I'm fat.
Why are you fat, James?
Because I'm greedy. Right.
Go on.
I'll just cut this open with this butter knife.
Go on.
Cut bits of meat in that, look.
Absolutely
Gorgeous, mate. Gorgeous.
Right. We're going to get our dinner eaten and we'll see you.
We'll see you later when I've got indigestion and I'm crying.
James, should you have had a starter?
No.
Absolutely gorgeous, guys. But we're so full.
Oh.
And we are looking at the breakfast menu for tomorrow morning. We'll show you that in more detail in the morning. Once we finish this, I'm going to show you the menu for tonight. What did you say, James?
Meat's really tender.
You can taste the ale as well, can't you?
Yeah, it's really nice.
And if you look inside, the chunks of meat that are coming out are absolutely lovely.
Say hello.
Hi guys.
Look at all that she's left. All that crust.
Starter that did it. You know what the worst bit is, guys? I dribbled. Dribble. Please come out, we're okay.
No, it can't. It's down there.
Oh yeah.
I'll just zoom in just to show everybody how messy you are.
I dribbled. It had
2
to
drinks.
happen.
Massive pub. Huge. So take you out into the beer garden because as I'm not a dirty smoker, I'm a dirty vapor. I've got the bar down there. Not bad price, about £4 a pint average, all the way around there. And you've got a lovely little beer garden out here. Plenty of room for a nice summer's day. In fact, I think we should sit out here today. Don't know what that is. No idea. I think that's some office or something, or a workspace. I think Crystal said someone's about a plaque. I weren't really looking or listening, to be honest, to her. So, oh, it's just decoration, look. There's some plaques thing, she says. Nah, it's just decorations. Don't look, does she? So this is where we are. So car park comes all the way down here, and we're parked all the way in that top corner, just out at way. I don't know what that is over there, but we can have a nosy, can't we? Let's have a look. See what's what. Could be a rugby pitch or football pitch. No idea. I'm up. I think. Oh, it's football pitch. Look through that little gap. If I just do that, like that. That's what's behind there. So there's not many houses around here, so it is pretty quiet for a park up. They've got massive car park. I think there's 100 spaces plus. They also do breakfast as well, so I'll be coming back for breakfast. All I've got to do now is work out how I'm going to get down that without sliding on my arse. We'll go up here. Camera's wobbling a bit, that's, well, just it, isn't it? It's wobbling. Oh, I think it's got a little park at the end. That's all good. And straight across road is the River Trent. And we'll be doing a little walk, a little stroll down there tomorrow and doing another vlog for you guys. But tonight's vlog's on the park up and the food. Massive beer garden at the side as well with a big park for kids. That's all good. Got climbing frames, benches, seating. I think it just goes all the way around. You can come out that entrance as well. A lot of kids here today. It's packed because schools have just broke up. So yeah, really busy. But gone over that. We've had 3 kids. We know what it's like. So let's go walk back through here. It's a pretty old building that's been turned into a hungry horse. That's your main pub there. I think up there's towards getting to owners or managers living accommodation. They got the wife in there, looking like a right monk. We'll leave it there, guys, and catch up soon. See you in a bit.
So I'm going to show you guys around here without trying to film any children. So you've got all this kids section here, look. I'm going to point it at the floor so I point so we don't get any children. You've got all the kids climbing frames all the way up. So really good for kids. It is. Baby section. You go outside to the part that James showed you earlier. You do, and now we're just going to have a walk through the pub. So lots and lots of seating. There is. Obviously, we're looking at the moment of it being a Friday night, so lots of kids. We're going to have a walk down to the bar and get another drink. So we're going to go down to the bar. So that was where James took you out to see the beer garden. Even more seating area around there. Got your arcade type games. And as you come round, more seating.
You doing
Hey
that?
baby. Hi. As you can see, extremely doggy friendly. They even sell like dog treat type things. Got an allergen. All your spirits and everything behind the bar, and your drinks on the pump as well. Oh, mango cider, I might have to try that. Perhaps orienteering, I would have said, because they've all got high visors on. So we've just come out of the pub, guys.
It's huge.
It is huge.
It's massive.
Yeah, we're very full. We are coming back in for breakfast in the
Full?
morning.
That's just bloody greed.
You're greed.
Can't walk. So just over there looks like a Park4night as well.
Looks like there's a couple of camper vans
So
down there.
if you're rate tight and can't be asked to buy a cheap pub meal, you could go there.
To be fair, they do like on the Monday to Friday they do two evening pub classics for, is it £11.49?
Yeah, they're not bad.
That's not bad at all. It's not.
I've got a cold.
No, you haven't. You're imagining it. I think they're orienteering, James.
You think?
Yeah.
At this time of night?
Well, it could be a Scouts or something like that, couldn't it?
Oh, but yeah.
You've got some fishing going off here. Look. They could be fishing. Because these are fishing.
No, they're not fishing. They're
Not
walking
the
across
kids
the field.
over there. The vans down there, love.
What do you think?
Possibly. But all this is literally straight across the road from...
Well, we're parking. Car park's a little full.
ferry
That
boat.
empties down a bit.
Apparently tomorrow morning they're really, really busy. They've got a party of 80 people coming in for the breakfast.
We booked a table.
No, but I've said that we're not in any rush. She says that just to warn us, there may be a little bit of a wait for breakfast, for the food sort of thing. And I've said that's fine, we're not in any rush sort of thing. And they're not usually, obviously, that busy. They've got some sort of party coming in. But if you look, they're going down there. And then you've got it all coming all the way up. So on our next video, we're going to be having a walk down the walk that's down that side. So we're going to actually be walking. So this will be released on the Wednesday, I believe. This one's being released, and the walk will be on the
Might be
Saturday.
later than Wednesday. We've got some more videos coming out. It's not very big, is it?
No, anybody would think it's a river, love.
No, Stoke Bardolph.
Oh, well, no.
It's welcomed us anyway.
Well, they've welcomed us.
There's a walk there.
Yep. That's a public footpath.
Side of a stream.
Yeah.
I think that's woodland.
I think that's woodland too.
So that's flat and level. It don't say no parking, so you can overnight there.
Yeah, you can overnight there, and I think you can
Pretty
overnight
quiet
at
road.
the bottom as well. But it's pretty quiet either way. It is.
Hebb's farmhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, walk up there.
So we're heading back to the van, and we're going to do our review on the pub and the meal. And then tomorrow morning we'll be able to give you a review on the Park4night as to how quiet it was, or noisy, or what have you. So we'll come back to you when we're in the van.
Here we are, people. Back at the van. She's tucked up in bed. That's my half. Can't film me because I sleep in my pants, see? Nobody wants to see that. So, still daylight outside and we're tucked in, watching a bit of YouTube. Can't see out at window to car park actually because it's blanked out, but this is van nearly there. Got us pots and pans and stuff. Did a little rack out of some spare wood I found in garage. I think it's come out alright. I've just got to trim up edge so I can actually open door to get to me gas locker so I can turn that thing on for a cup of coffee in the morning. So, we are going to do what we're going to do. We're reviewing the morning on everything in the pub that we've had breakfast
We're
and...
going to have breakfast in the morning and then we're going to review the start of the mains and the breakfast all at the same time.
So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to bid you good night and we shall see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. So we're just going to go in and get our breakfast. Once we've had us breakfast, we're going to come back out and do our review on last night's meal, this morning's meal, and the stopover as well.
And the walk we was going to go on down the Trent
It's cancelled.
because it's persisting it down.
It's a what?
It's persisting it down. Can't say the word. We're on YouTube.
I don't know if anybody can hear us because we ain't got mics attached to.
I said it's persisting it down.
What is it doing, James?
Persisting it down, mate. Look at it. I've not bought any waterproofs. We've not been to an hiking shop since we set up channel. We should have done that.
Why?
Because then we'd have been able to go hiking in rain and not get wet through.
No, you still get wet, love.
It's just a thought. Shall we get everything together and go in for our breakfast?
Yes, so we'll see you guys inside.
So now we've come in for breakfast. We're going to have right trouble recording. It's really, really quiet in there and they've got music playing. So I think breakfast is going to be like with music playing over it. But I wanted to show you the kids section. Now there's no children in it and I can give you a proper view of it. My kids would have absolutely loved that. To be fair, they're all adults and they'd probably still have a go at going in there. They'll comment on it later, no doubt. They're going, yeah, Mum, we would. They would. But that is pretty epic for kids. It is. So they've got the shoe section for them to take the shoes off and just go in and play and climb and mess about in between the dinner. I think that's pretty cool to say you're in a pub. You know they're safe and they're all in here. And you've got the kids section for playing about in there as well for the baby bit. Looks like you're going to be too tall kids to be able to play on it. Yeah. But yeah, that just gives you a better view with it being a bit quieter than it was yesterday. A lot quieter, to be fair. So yeah, that's the little girls and the little boys' bathrooms on the way in there. Like I say, the one inside the actual pub's probably going to be very quiet and there's own music on that because of the copyright disclaimer. But we'll definitely show you some of the breakfast.
Hello.
I had the waffles and berry with maple sauce. And James has had a full English with black pudding. They did ask.
Of course.
And then we've got a coffee and an apple juice. I've asked for an extra round of toast. I don't know if they're going to be able to hear me on this video, but I've asked for an extra round of toast, so that should be coming soon. Empty plates.
Yeah.
That's how nice it was.
So as long as it's
Enjoy as juice and enjoy as coffee.
Brilliant.
So guys, the ferry boat in Hungry Horse, overnight stop. What do we think?
Well, I slept like a baby. It was
so quiet.
It was dead peaceful. You got the cars going till about 11 o'clock, but that's normal. If you're in a car park, you can expect that. No trouble.
Even this morning, they had the fishing club come in for breakfast, and there were like 80 vans in the car park. And
there's another van actually just outside of us who's done a Park4night. He must have come later.
But none of
on
them.
at night.
We didn't really hear any of them, did they? They weren't rowdy or oaters. They were going out or music playing loud or nothing. It was really quiet, really peaceful. We parked right in bottom corner out of everybody's way. So as meal last night, we had the starter, ultimate sharer. That was really nice.
It were nice. It were. I'd say if you're having a main, you can have a starter. You really don't need it. Not even between two of you. That's just pure greed.
We couldn't eat as main.
It was fresh, weren't it? It was red up when it come out.
Yeah,
it was nice. It was tasty.
Really quick as well. We'd literally just sat down and started talking to you guys when they brought the starter out. It was really quick.
They've allowed us to do a bit of footage in there, so it's fine. But this morning they've got music on. So you'll find there's not going to be a lot for this morning.
Yeah, this morning's video, chances are there'll be music over that. We'll put background music on it so that we can try.
Keep getting copyrighted. It's ridiculous.
We are struggling with the copyright.
It's not even no music that's playing in there. It's just morning soul music. You know.
We don't recognise
individual randomer that's done a song, but they'll strike us for it.
They'll copyright us for it. So we've got one of the children's partners going to do a bit of background music, bless her. So
talking about children, that pub is massive.
Yeah.
So you go in, you've got a bit of a bar area, then you've got a restaurant area, a big restaurant area. I think you can eat in bar as well.
And you've got Wacky's Corner.
Wacky's Corner. You go in, it's a full-on play centre for kids.
Yeah, it is.
They've even got their own little toilets and everything. And then when you open doors, it opens up onto a massive garden that I filmed that last night, and you'll see it's got the frame and everything. It's good.
Really, really, really
so
good.
For kids, it's absolutely geared up, properly geared up for kids.
But to be fair, last night when we come, like you guys know, our kids are grown up. We haven't got kids with us anymore. And it wasn't overrun with them.
It weren't. It was busy with kids, but it was just a standard pub going in, enjoying your food.
The starter was absolutely lovely, hot, fresh, come out quick. The main, again, absolutely lovely, red hot when it came out.
Couldn't
really
eat hot main, could we? We're not into pie, so we sort of had the filling out of it.
Yeah, but no, it was still really, really nice. It was very
not
rich.
To mention Slimming World.
Yeah, that went out the window last night.
Well, we didn't have pastry off pie, did we? So that's got to be points for us, hasn't it? Because Annette will watch this.
Yeah, she'll shout at us next week.
I'm not bothered.
No, she won't shout at us. She'll just be like, couldn't you have picked anything bit healthy?
Let's get down to business. Have you got the receipt for last night's food?
No. 28 maybe?
£23 something, weren't it?
Yeah, then we had extra drinks on that. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
£23.27 for his meals.
For the main share of starter and 2 meals, because the 2 meals for £11 odd.
Monday to
Friday.
And then we had...
But if you don't come Monday to Friday, they still get meals in there from £5.
Yeah, they're not expensive at all. It's a Hungry Horse. It's the same menu everywhere for a Hungry
Horse.
This
day and age, I think that's a bargain.
No. And then as breakfast this morning, they've got 3 different full English breakfasts. So you got like a small, a medium, a large. James did have the medium.
Black pudding though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did have the extra black pudding on it as well.
No, because the black pudding don't come on the standard breakfast.
No, it doesn't. But altogether...
Now we're chatting...
Bear in mind, that was your medium breakfast.
Yep.
I had the waffles with berries. He had extra toast as well so that I could eat that.
You only get one slice though. It's £1 a slice, I think. So it's not bad.
It's a very expensive loaf. I was actually thinking that at the time. But it's cheap compared to a lot of places.
You did get real butter. So for that noggin of butter probably cost them £15.
Exactly. And then my waffles with berry and my toast. James had a black coffee and I had a large apple juice. And it come to $15.36. And that ain't bad.
Well, it's $2.50 plus 30p if you have a large juice for 2 drinks. It's on offer.
So $2.80 for a coffee and a juice. I don't think that's bad at all. It isn't. £1
really
extra
good
for
because
the toast.
I can pay up to £4 for a cup of coffee.
Exactly.
After a machine.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, sausages, James.
Good quality. Yeah, really good quality. Bacon.
You're funny with your sausages, though, aren't you?
I am because I used to be a butcher years ago. And you know when you're getting cheap sausages because it's full of rusk. If you don't know what rusk is, it's what they fill in to the mix to make your sausage, so it bulks it out, so you've got a lot less meat. So it'll be something like 50% meat and 50% breadcrumbs and rusk and crap.
So when you're actually buying your sausages, you should always look at the meat content, basically, as if it's a high meat content, there's not as much rust.
So if you're grabbing some, your best sausage you can get now are thingy-free ones, gluten-free ones, because they're pure meat.
They can't put breadcrumbs in them.
So they're pretty much pure meat. They're really good quality.
So
if you're in a supermarket, look at gluten-free.
So I reckon with us drinks.
But I'd recommend the local butchers, because supermarkets are just.
Yeah. We usually get something like 93% meat, don't we, when we're getting
93 to 95.
Not that that is anything at all to do.
Right, so bacon, we'll move on. Bacon was nice.
Bacon, nice.
It was how I like it. Probably not how some people like it. I like it crispy. So it was crispy and hot. It was done properly. The eggs. Runny. I'd say just cooked eggs. Because there's that between snotty and full. And they weren't snotty, but they weren't full. So they were just right. And I dipped my toast in it, just went pop. It was lovely. Beans. Not hot. Lukewarm. Lukewarm beans. But
only downside.
It's only downside. Hash browns were crispy and fluffy.
Yeah.
Butter mushrooms as well, not tinned. Butter ones. Where you get butter mushrooms from. What else from there? I had toast as well, yeah. Toast was, I think it was like farmhouse breads that they toasted.
What about your black pudding?
Black pudding was spot on. That was exactly how it should be.
There you go, guys. And my waffle with berries was absolutely lovely. The waffle was warm, nice, a good chunk of berries on top. They weren't stingy with the berries. And obviously, like I say, I had an extra slice of toast. The juice was obviously just apple juice that I had, and he had his black coffee.
Got to say, staff were really, really nice last night. We went in and really friendly, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, brilliant staff, actually. Whatever you want, they'd sort out for you. There's a queuing system for bar, which is pretty normal in most places, I think, anyway.
You can order on an app at your table.
You can order on an app, that's handy, so you can get your drinks and everything, so you don't have to go to bar, but I like that interaction.
We like that interaction. But the staff, we had Maria last night, she was absolutely fabulous. I didn't get the young man's name today, but he was absolutely brilliant as well.
And then you've got the manager that were there this morning as well. She was lovely, and we says, do you mind if we just do a bit of filming for his channel? And
we don't like to just record if we can get away with it.
So always, I think if you're YouTubing, I think you should just, out of courtesy, just ask if you can film. I'm sure everybody does ask, and most places.
To be fair, like we say, it's a good sized car park, a pretty level. To be fair, perhaps a bit here and there. You've got a little bit of hills, but not very much at all. So it is pretty level, huge. And
you can park out at way without getting into a car park.
Yeah, and it's big enough. But on the other note of this, so we spent about 50 quid between us drinks last night.
It would drinks. Your drinks are pricey now because
drinks last night.
Obviously they've got to make a living.
To be fair, you went for an all-inclusive for 24
let's be fair on this. Was the drinks expensive at £4?
No.
30 odd a pint?
No.
Because I know that we've been into places and it's been 6 and 7 quid a pint.
No,
so it's on par with everywhere else.
£25 for his food last night. We both had 2 pints each, and then this morning we've had his breakfast. If you went for an all-inclusive with a bed and breakfast, an evening meal somewhere,
probably about 80 to 90 quid, isn't it?
More for 2 people, you're going to be talking 120 quid.
It depends how clean you want your room and stuff. If you want a shithole,
thank you very much.
If you want a shithole hotel, you probably get one for about 70 quid with evening meal and breakfast.
Yeah, but what's the evening meal and breakfast going to be like?
Well, you're probably going to spend a day on toilet afterwards, but you've saved a penny, haven't you?
But no, absolutely fabulous meals, a lovely park up, really, really quiet. Now, straight opposite it, I'm going to see if I can swing this around.
I think we can.
So you guys can see it without turning it back off. Over there is the River Trent. And just that way, you've got a big car park with no parking overnight signs. So there's no restrictions on that. Down there, you've got 2 lay-bys, again, with no restrictions whatsoever on them. So you can park here and not come in.
It's just that we know this is secure. There's cameras and floodlights.
We've gone for the fact that you're pretty secure on here. You're back from
You're pretty
the road.
safe.
You're safe, and they don't expect you to buy a meal. Go in, get a pint. they're happy enough with
We
that.
just thought we'd have a bit of a treat. We've been really working hard this week, haven't we?
Week's been a long week. It has.
You know, I've been doing hours I really shouldn't be doing, well over. You've been working.
Don't take the mick out of my job just because I get to do it from home.
You sit on your arse in an office all day.
Yeah, but my office is in my dining room.
You need to go jogging.
Don't need to go jogging.
I'm thinking about going jogging.
Can I watch?
Change
Do you
my
want
mind.
me to
I'm not going
record it,
jogging.
guys? It will be quite funny. Sorry, love. Did you say something?
So we're working on. So what we're going to do? We're going to mark this out of 10 now, based on the breakfast and the evening meal
And the stopover.
and the
Are we doing that separate?
stopover. I'm going to do separate.
Right.
So where's the meal one?
Meals, pub food. I'm going to give it 10. There's nothing I didn't like about that. The place is clean. The staff are friendly. Everything come out hot, and all my meals were lovely. I can't.
I've got to be.
Yours is cold beans. That's the only thing you could find.
So it's going to be a 9.5 from me, which is pretty good for a chain pub.
For a chain pub,
because we only book them at around between 3 and 6, don't we? Because they're normally very crap. But this one's really good, and the staff are fabulous. And I would, if you've got a camper van in Yarton Road, I'd advise you just come here for one night. Yeah. It's in Nottinghamshire. If you're fairly local, or you're coming on a road trip up this way, come in.
Absolutely fabulous. Right, so sleepover.
Sleepover, I've got to get a 10 because I slept like a baby.
Yeah, me and all.
In fact, I was asleep whilst watching telly and missed all of my YouTube programmes.
And now you've got to remember which ones
And I put all my YouTubers on and thought, well, I'll catch up with my YouTubers that I follow. I put it on and I fell asleep. And they kept playing one after other, so I missed them all.
Terrible.
So I've got to re-watch them this afternoon at some point.
On that note, guys, if you have your own YouTube channel and you want it to grow, just to drop us a message, and we're happy to follow anybody. Just let us know that you've subscribed to us, and we're happy to subscribe back to anybody that wants to.
Well, we just subscribe anyway, don't we?
If we find it interesting
when
you're quite new like us, you've got to physically find that person.
Anything travelling, food vlogs and stuff like that, I kind of like, so I do subscribe to quite a lot.
I think you've got more subscribers on us than what we've got subscribed to us. Well, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
You watch them all, don't you?
I do, yeah, because I prefer that, because mainstream telly's not going anywhere these days.
You don't watch any mainstream at all, do
we?
So, guys, I think James is on about going to Loudon, but I don't think we are. I think it's too
If we do go to Loudon, we'll do a vlog on that.
We will, but I think we might have to wait till tomorrow for that, because it's miserable, James.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
I've got hiccups now.
Have you got hiccups now?
So, if there's any comments that you want to leave us, we're brand new to this and we're trying to get better. And I know there's a few little niggles and issues that we have, and I'm seeing them when I'm watching them back. So, if there's any ideas,
we're getting better, though.
Any ideas that you guys have got to help us along a little bit, any advice, anything like that, we will gladly take it, because we absolutely love the comments. When somebody comments, I get dead excited. We're not great with technology. No. So we're relying on advice from different people all the time. We are going better though, because like his first videos were terrible. You couldn't hear us or nothing. Now we've invested in mics, so you might actually be able to hear us. We've got one each. One each, you see, love. Oh, is that where you put it? So you might actually be able to hear us now. So we're hoping that's going to make it better. It is. But yeah, just let us know anything at all. Advice is always welcome in our book, and we're all here to support each other at the end of the day. And you can use the toilets facilities while it's open as well. Yeah, there is toilet facilities on site. But we did phone up and book, but I don't think you have to. You don't. It were rammed last night, though, weren't it? We're busy, so I think we had a better idea of booking. The ferry boat in where is it? Near Gedling. We'll go for near Gedling. We'll put it in the description. In the description. She does description things on bottom. Everybody we'll do that. Yeah. We'll put it in the description for the link to get to the website as well. And we want you to subscribe, like, and what are you looking at, James? I'm looking at having a something across here for storage. You mean for my quilt to go up there, so I don't have to keep just a half across there. If we put something, and then we can slide it in that way. Cover, yeah. Any ideas, people? Leave a comment. Anyway, subscribe, like, ding the bell, and all of that. And bye, James. And thank you for watching. Yeah, and we'll see you on the next one.